Republicans, make them fear you more than they fear Donald Trump.
Mhm.
That's the real problem right now, is that they're more fearful of Donald Trump than people that they serve. That's why things don't happen. So the number one thing that a politician wants to do is to get reelected and to stay in
Right.
office. So when you beat the hell out of them and you beat enough of them in the House and you take back the Senate, you beat enough of them, they will then begin to understand that sticking with Donald Trump is a political loser. It is a loser for them. And that's how you can change the tide, get a lot more of them to speak out against the legislation that he's doing. That's how you get a lot more of them to eventually come forward and side with impeachment, especially if he's a
Mhm.
lame duck president. We'll see how many of them are going to go down and sink with him straight into the abyss because he can't run again. So we'll see what happens, but I think that really everything should be tied into winning these midterms and not just getting a 1 seat or 2 seat majority. It's beating the living hell out of them to get to 25 seats, 30 seats to make sure that they can act. We're standing on business and we're ready to get them the hell out.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. One of my favorite things I've heard you talk about is election campaign spending reform.
Yes.
Um, the biggest problem, I mean, there's so many horrible things that happen because of the influence that has, and there's so many things like institutional racism, institutionalized misogyny that just like continues to cause harm in this country. But the biggest issue I see in our political system that allows for things like that to go unchecked because we're so busy fighting this other fight, companies can buy politicians. And I think
Yes.
it's been nice to see the backlash against people like Elon Musk. Like, it's so funny watching him just like crash out and leave politics right now.
Yes.
Um, but there are so many more who are more crafty than he is, who have better resources than he does, who have been in this game a lot longer than he has been, who are not back.
Right.
And I know that reform needs to happen. I'm curious how confident you are that it really can. Like, where do you think, if Democrats are able to get in power, like you talk about, which would be great, like where do you think the numbers lie as far as actual reform? Because there are a lot of Democrats too who get a lot of their funding from corporate donors.
Yeah, I know that because I'm running against a bunch of them. And so
Yeah.
they're going over there and they're shaking their little coins for the big donors and the because we're keeping up with them with just the support of everybody on TikTok, Instagram, everywhere, and the folks that we've called and really made a big difference. And so ultimately, I think that's why these elections are going to be so important. Because you're going to get a lot of folks that are going to be retiring, a lot of folks in open seats, and we have to make sure that we're getting more people into Congress that fundamentally believe that things cannot continue the way that it's supposed to be. We cannot continue that. And so, yeah, I think that means that we got to get candidates that can set limits because it's
Mhm.
absurd to me that the Prime Minister of Canada and all of his members of parliament can run in a campaign with a $30 million spending limit. Well, that is literally one presidential fundraiser inside of the United States.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's
Um,
insane.
that's
Yeah.
not. And so we got to have spending limits. We got to ban all outside money. Make sure that it is only people that are funding elections, not organizations, not corporations, but just regular people. And look, this has to be law because this can't be one of those
Mhm.
things where we're just only one side is doing this moral pledge to self-enforce and Republicans are doing whatever the hell they want. No, it's making sure that we're doing this across the board, that we can ban this by law, to make sure that this cannot happen. And look, in terms of the votes in Congress, I don't really know how much support my future colleagues will give to this idea.
Yeah,
But
sure.
what I do know is that I'm going to be supporting candidates in elections up and down the ballot that support these ideas that can get more
Mhm.
people accountable because it starts somewhere. And it starts by getting one person that can then turn into 5 people, that can then turn into 10 and 20 and 50, and ultimately change America. So I think that's what it's about. It's getting the train rolling and getting this thing done right.
Yeah, absolutely. One other thing, because I haven't heard you talk about it very much, and I'm curious. What is your feeling about like unionization in this country? I know some places it's stronger than others. I personally would like to see more of it. I think solidarity in the workforce is so important. I mean, without collective bargaining, there's very little that working people can do
Right.
for themselves. But I'm curious how you feel about it, and if there's any sort of policy you've considered enacting or supporting regarding, protecting the rights of unions and their members.
Well, I'm 100% in favor of our unions, and I believe that they should be a lot stronger than what they are. I'm, of course, supporting of the PRO Act, but look, I think that it's very
Mm-hmm.
clear that a lot of union members right now um, are teetering, right? Then that's despite the fact that we went held out with what was that, $60 billion for out the pension funds of so many of these unions, and they went
Mm-hmm.
around, and a lot of people in them went and voted for Donald Trump. That's unacceptable, and the people like and that's unacceptable. And then to have some folks like again O'Brien and talk about um, us not back on unions. That's ridiculous. So number
Mm-hmm.
one, understand that if Democrats are pushing these we do. We cannot have leadership not go forward and be receptive and be helpful. Now, most union leadership is very helpful and very receptive, and they're very kind, and they're fighting for the interests of people. And we
Yeah,
100% should
absolutely.
stand by that and support that because unions make our country better, unions make wages stronger, and unions make workplaces safer. But for folks like Sean O'Brien and those that want to I believe, tear down the real progress of labor. I think that's what he's doing. I think that we should have no place on for that, and we should call that out every single day of the week.
Love it. Cool, man. Well, hey, I'll let you get to other people, but as always, I mean, thank you. I love what you're doing. I wish I could be part of your voting constituency, but I live in Austin, so maybe one day there will be a larger election that you're part of, and I'll get my opportunity to do that. But
Absolutely.
love what you're doing, man. Much love.
Thanks for coming on, Tanner. Thank you. Shout out to Melissa. Thank you so much for the $25 for our campaign. W's in chat for Melissa. Big appreciative, guys. If you want to go forward and chip into the campaign, guys, we are literally $65 away from hitting our campaign goal for the night. Only $65. Anything you guys can do really, really does help. And I really do appreciate you guys. I cannot say that enough. I don't agree with the host, but I respect his opinions. No, look, I definitely understand that. You know, maybe you might not hear a lot of Democratic candidates say what I just did, probably with O'Brien. I'm sure my opponents will probably screen record that and run around with it. But ultimately, that's okay. I think what he did was wrong, and I'm going to call that out because $65 billion is a lot of money, a lot of money. And for him to do what he did and say what he did is ridiculous. And we should call that out. Hello?
Yo. So
What?
let me say something. I think you're a fucking nigger. Nigger.
Oh, man. These people are crazy. What?
Isaiah, what's up, my dog?
What's good, bro?
Hey, man, chilling on it, man, chilling on it, man. My bad, bro. I'm late joining the live. I talked to my partner up there at Texas Southern, and of course, he was a former SGA president, and
Uh huh.
so he's good with the SGA president, the current SGA president that's there now, and also the one at PV. So he said,
Hell
man,
yeah.
whenever you're ready, we can set something up so we
Yeah,
can
let's
get
do
you
it.
over there. You know what I'm saying? Get you over there, especially at PV and in Texas Southern, bro. So,
Hell yeah.
um,
I'm going to send you a
yeah.
message after this.
All right, that's a bit, bro. That's a bit. That's a bit, man.
Hell yeah.
But that's all I want to come on here and say, man. I'm proud of you, what you're doing. Remember, I told you I got that cigar ready for when you wear that tan suit, my boy.
Yes, indeed, man. It's going to be funny. I'll tell
You
you
already
that.
know. You already know, my dog.
Always, bro.
Yes,
Man, I
sir.
appreciate you.
Oh, for sure, dog.
Always, man. All right, I'll send you a message after this.
All right.
Big dubs in the chat for Cigar Head, 100%. Big dubs in the chat for Cigar Head. Shout out to Diana for the $15 for our campaign. We're literally $50 away from hitting our campaign goal for the night. Shout out to Sammy, a PV grad. Shout out to you, Sammy, of course. Big dubs for you. Man, wow. This is wild. We're $50 away, but we have no Republicans. It's amazing how that goes. Just imagine tricking people because you exist. You know what? I mean, it's kind of starting to become a thing. Every single night, the Republicans, they got to crash out. They got to crash out. We are always getting it. Man, they all ran away. Where are the Republicans? I don't know. I don't know what happened, guys. I don't know. They're here and they're in the comments. Who knows? Who knows? Erika Dumova!
How's the campaign going?
It's going great.
Really?
Would you like to tell the class where you are?
Why? I'm the future prime minister of my country. Who are you?
Whoa! We just. No, I didn't say who. I said where you are.
Oh.
Oh my
I'm
God.
in Europe. But yeah, I just spoiled for everybody that I'm
Wow.
gonna rule Bulgaria one day.
Whoa! Erika, you're on your Bulgarian account. I don't know. You might have just tipped off, you know?
He's scared. He should be running. His lip is sweating.
Oh, his lips sweating. Whoa.
Yeah.
You're running for parliament.
Yeah. I have nothing on me, so I'm gonna win for sure.
You don't know what you just did. Now all the media is gonna come out. Lumova announces campaign for prime minister.
Yeah. He's scared though.
He's
Get into
scared?
parliament? Yeah.
Why should I be scared?
I'm gonna make our economy better.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You got too much there.
Is your lip sweating right now? Did I stutter?
No, you did stutter. That was ridiculous.
Oh.
That was too.
No, sorry. You're just scared. You're scared.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bulgarian's economy, that's too far.
Okay. No, sorry.
Toby. Yo. No, you're gonna. Actually, yeah. Let's deport him to Bulgaria. We'll do that.
Okay.
We'll deport him.
We'll take him. It's okay.
Can we make a CCOT in Bulgaria?
Yeah, Alcatraz 2.0. Okay.
That's diabolical.
Martin, run for your campaign because I'm coming for your country.
You're coming for us? Well, I don't think you want that one. I don't think you want that smoke.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I don't think you guys could take us, Dumula. I don't think
we're gonna eat you up for breakfast and spit you out.
Does your prime minister even have a house?
Okay, come on now. Let's not be mean.
Does he have a? I'm actually curious. Does he have a house?
Yeah, but it's not like fancy like the White House.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Do y'all have a navy?
No.
Oh.
You're so mean. Go cook your maggots. Leave me alone. Just because the maggots are scared doesn't mean I'm the one that should be like here getting made fun of.
But how y'all gonna take us if y'all don't got a navy?
Oh, you're gonna see. You don't.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Edgar, you're about to learn that we're America, second to none. We own the finish line. We own the finish line.
What if the finish line is not in America? How about that?
No, we own the finish line. Second to none. That's right.
Dreams are free, Martin. You can dream big. Dream big.
Ooh yeah! Ooh
dream big, reach for the stars, and maybe you'll catch them from your flag. Maybe not. We'll see.
Maybe when your imaginary navy,
Oh, here it comes. Here comes the pivot.
You can do something. That's how I see it. Maybe.
Okay.
Just maybe. Who knows?
Maybe just maybe. I guess we'll see.
Maybe just maybe. I don't know. You're lucky that our friend Des caught the ball, who is in Iraq right now. But you're lucky he's not here. He'd cook you.
Yeah. Oh my God, my bestie from Iraq.
From Iraq.
From say the I country.
Iraq.
Yeah. Okay, go get your money from your supporters. Drink MAGA tears, but not Bulgarian tears. Because you're gonna get us, and that's all I gotta say.
I drink Jalisco.
No, I you should drink Jalisco tears. No, guys, he voted for. I'm sorry, I had to. Sorry, I'm gonna say it. He did vote for. And fans. Too much for the Bulgarians.
Now see that's thing that was an inside joke that only somebody in Bulgaria would understand.
They better not understand it and know that it's a joke because you're in bad, like you're walking on thin ice. You're gonna fall down big.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Okay, you'll see when I go into office. You're gonna be drinking MAGA tears and your own tears, overflowing.
Oh yeah, is that what we're gonna have to do? Isaiah tears. We're gonna get an Isaiah.
Yes, Isaiah tears, because I tears.
You know what? I still need to come up with a IDS, Isaiah derangement.
Yeah,
something for that. All right. Anyways.
Alrighty. Adios, Martin.
Goodbye, Dumova. And guys, we smashed our goal for the night. Thank you, everybody. We smashed that goal. Thank you so much, Diana, for the $15. Thank you so much, Miko, for the $10 for our campaign. Thank you, Connie, for the $18 for our campaign. Thank you, Izelle, for the $1 for our campaign. And thank you, Vera, for the $25 for our campaign. We smashed that goal, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I can go to sleep. We have no more Trumpers anyway. We beat them all. We crushed them all. We out-debated them all. We made them look stupid. They had nothing to say, and we wrecked them out of here. In any event, I do appreciate you guys. I love you so much. We'll be back on here tomorrow night to go forward and wreck these Republicans. Always go forward. If you like the way I cook these Trumpers, follow me on Instagram at Isaiah R. Martin, ISAIHRMARTIN. Twitter's at Isaiah R. Martin. Blue Sky is at Isaiah R. Martin. Substacks at Isaiah R. Martin TX. Everything indeed is at Isaiah R. Martin, so you guys can follow me there. Please do that. I really do appreciate you for everything that you guys have done. For those that are in the city of Houston, we're having a big campaign kickoff on Saturday. We'd love for you guys to be there. We're going to have it. It's going to be great. We're going to have so many people. It's going to be a great thing that is there. Come forward and join. The flyers on my Instagram. Be there or be squared. It is going to be great and amazing. It is casual. Make sure you guys wear your casual clothes. Of course. In any event, I think that's it. I love you. We're going to keep on cooking them. We're going to keep on exposing them. And we're going to make sure that this country is in a stronger place than ever before. Will you go live? Probably so. But it